New applicants for today, okay? Just a quick look for today. All right, just one. I'm opening all the job posts of new applicants, okay? The ones that don't have an applicant, I'll close them, close the job post, and repost it. Look at these two. I think that's pretty much it. Let's take a look at these ones. Let's close these up because there was nobody who applied. That sometimes does happen, and that's fine because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close it and I'm going to post it again. No freelancers. No freelancers, no applications, no new people. Okay, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to post this up real quick. This project is just sharing a quick real life story, any story, ideally positive, inspirational, whatnot, by everyday people. So, and we turn that into an audio, hiring an audio narrator, and then we give the audio and the text article to the video editor, who turns it into a video and upload it to YouTube. Because that's one project example right there. For those of you who are curious, how do you create content? You come up with an idea, you write it, post the job for entry level price, which is $5 for a fixed price. Just testing it out. There's so many people who are willing to test it out, even from America. So just give it a shot. Of course, they don't want it long term that rate per se, but for small first time entry level project, a lot of people are open to it. So let me take a look. I gotta redo this. I'm gonna repost it. Okay, this one's already posted. Let me take a look at this one. Okay, next. Post. Okay, cool. This job post is specifically looking for top 10, book summary writers. I'm into personal development and business books, so come with the 10 essential lessons from that particular book that you actually read, okay? Let me take a look at some of these more. Let's start with this one, artist one, whichever has less. Let's start with, let's try it out, okay, real quick. All right, let me take a look real quick. I've been an artist, writer. Again, by the way, before I hire anyone and look at all the applicants, thank you and shout out to everybody who applied, because again, I know it takes a lot of time, effort, energy, and your own pride to put yourself out there. And if you don't get accepted, I know you can feel disappointed. Don't fret, okay? Because that doesn't mean that you don't have what it takes, the talent, okay? Maybe you didn't put in the effort. Maybe there were some spelling errors. Maybe your topic wasn't specific enough. It wasn't a niche topic. It was too general. I'm looking for three things: topic, expertise, and writing. When I say writing, excellent effort into the cover letter answers. The fact that you put excellent, maximum effort into the free cover letter answer says a lot to me about who you are as a person. So if I hire you for a simple project, I know you're going to put maximum effort even to that simple project. Plus, if I hire you for a book project, I know you're going to put maximum 5-star quality effort for that book. That's why I pay attention to the cover letter answer more than anything. Not your resume, not your samples, your cover letter answers. Okay? That you answer based on my main question: what's your number one topic? And number two, what's your proof of passion, knowledge, of real life experience in that topic? If you can answer those things in an excellent way with a lot of details, and have a vision for the book, and have a positive attitude, harmonious attitude, we can collaborate, okay, in a positive way. Let's do it, okay? So let me take a look here. I've been an artist and writer. This is just an example. Since long as I can remember, drawing in particular, creating comics is a great passion of mine. I've been hired for many. Okay, I appreciate it, but again, I'm gonna have to pass. Drawing in particular, creating comics, that's not necessarily the best grammar. Drawing in particular, comma in particular, creating comics. I'm just an example. That's how I have to pass. You have to have all three criteria, even the writing, even if you're an artist or great at what you do, okay? Because this is a book project. Okay, it has to be written in a clear, understandable, structured, systematic way, organized way for other readers to be able to learn your expertise, right? Your topic. I hand paint stud earrings. I like the unique topic, but again, I need more detailed cover letter answers in this here. 4-line answers to me, generally speaking, is not enough. I want to see more proof of your passion, your story, your connection with this topic of stud earrings. How'd you get started? Okay, how many years have you done it? How many stud earrings have you sold? Okay, how many stores do you have on eBay, on Etsy? I want to hear all of that. What is your vision for the book? You want to teach how to get the materials out, how to negotiate getting the materials from this site is the best, how to make it, how to all that stuff. You got to tell me. Some people tell me in the cover letter answer. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so for that reason, I'm going to pass. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to close this job post because I didn't see the applicants I was looking for with the 3 criteria. But thank you to everyone who did apply. Okay, because it takes a lot of effort. And shout out to everyone who, although you may not get the project. Okay, so next I'm going to just open it up real quick. Yeah, I'm enjoying the new background for me, myself, Vegas right here. And I'm just enjoying the background, so I'm enjoying, taking some time showing you right here. Looks really nice. Anyways, okay, we're gonna close that job post. Let's go to the next job post. This is a city travel guide job post. Let's take a look. I will be writing about Cleveland, Ohio. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But the 2-sentence answer. I'm looking for more detailed cover letter answer, more passion, more story, more connection with the story, more effort into the cover letter answers. Okay, this one, let's take a look. I'm highly enthusiastic, self-motivated professor writer with a great successfully experience of full 7 years. My education and research on the field has made the most perfect professional writers. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm gonna have to pass right now, just for spelling and grammar purposes. I'm gonna pass. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. View job. Close the job post. Remove. No freelancers. Close. And reuse to repost. Rinse and repeat. That's what publishing is. Rinse and repeat. Once you have a system that works for you. Again, the system that works for me. It can be taught for other people who want to build their own publishing brand, business, company, okay, from independent way. You want to learn how to do it, hiring real life, everyday experts, everyday people, freelancers out there. There's so many people out there, just like there's so many, it's just so many people out there who are willing to do the work, okay? Go out there and do it. So we're going to do that, close that one, and let's take a look at another one right here. Let me do that last, actually. Let's do that last. Okay, let's take a look real quick. Hello, my passion is expertise lies in motherhood and the challenges associated with it. I have been a mother for more than 10 years, and during this time I have enjoyed life and tried to live life to the fullest with my kids. I have learned to cook, make healthy and tasty food. I really appreciate it, but I'm going to have to pass. The only reason is because there's a lot of other mothers out there who also want to do it, and frankly speaking, for this type of topic, since a lot of people who apply are mothers, I need another level of expertise, another level of how did you help other mothers? Have you actually, written a blog, started a YouTube channel about mothering, a podcast? Like, I want to see the extra effort in your niche, okay? So I'm going to pass right now. Thank you very much, though. And ideally, I'm looking for more unique type of topic, but I'm open to motherhood. If you're like a teacher who teaches mothers, possibly, okay? A wordsmith who is exceptionally skilled at because it's unique. I can't hire just any person to talk about mother because there's a lot of other people who do the same thing. Okay, so for certain topics I need another level of expertise. A wordsmith who is exceptionally skilled at crafting content according to your needs. Okay, I've been in the content writing industry for past 10 years. Okay, writing is one of the most competitive and niches that I hear more often than from all freelancers here on Upwork than any other topic. For that reason, it's so competitive. I need a very specific niche. Okay, in a niche within a niche. Is it poetry writing? What is it? For right now, I don't see a specific niche topic. Okay, a master of one type of topic. So I'm gonna pass. My number one passion is hobby, carpentry, or woodworking. Doing carpentry and woodworking was not something I was necessarily taught. It was more as something I was forced to figure out. 8 years ago, I purchased my first home out in the country on an acreage for a bargain. After closing and moving on, I noticed a foul smell everywhere in the house. After I inspected a few times, I realized that it was the sheet truck that had odor. Okay. I began gutting the walls of the basement, and to my surprise, found hundreds of dead and living mice. At that point, as you can imagine, I was forced to gut the entire house, top to bottom, down to the studs. I didn't make enough money to hire anyone, so the work had to be completed with my labor. I was familiar with home buildings as I worked with my dad a lot as a child, and that's what he would work on outside of his standard job. However, when it was time to put in the trim, cabinetry doors, etc., I realized quickly I was very inexperienced but still couldn't afford to have someone do it for me. Again, I had to learn to do it myself. With many failures and hours of reading, I completed all the carpentry myself. Over the next decade, I found a passion with carpentry and was always looking to improve or build more complex objects. I built cabinets, tables, kitchen islands, etc. for people who have been very satisfied. From these experiences, here are my top 10 tips for beginning carpentry. So here already comes with the vision for the topic already. This is extra effort when I'm talking about. He already comes up with the idea for the project. Okay, this is what I want to write for the top 10 articles. So that's extra effort. I respect that and I appreciate that. Carpentry is a topic. So he has a topic. He has real life experience and expertise and passion. As you can see, he didn't just write a 2 sentence answer, but a long, detailed paragraph. And third, he has excellent writing, I would say, right? Topic, expertise in writing. So for that reason, I will consider for an article project first, and if he does an excellent 5-star level type of quality job for the article, I may consider a book project. By the way, I do already have a book on woodworking already. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you, I hired somebody else in the past who did have real life experience, but I'm going to be honest, I'm open to hiring multiple people for the same topic if I find multiple people who have the same high level of passion, experience, expertise, and excellent writing. Okay, so let's give it a shot for this one. This freelancer is an example here I would consider. Carpentry, woodworking would be the topic. Okay, so let me just copy it here real quick. Copy. I will do thumbs up, which is short list. I will do add notes. I'll copy and paste real quick right here, and I'll come up with a quick top 10 title if I were to do an article. It will be carpentry. Okay, carpentry. How about this? Woodworking. Let's just do the both, okay? Tips and lessons. That'll be a simple one. And if I were to do a book to carpentry, okay, I already have a title called Howard's Guide to Woodworking, so I'll consider carpentry, but it can also include things about woodworking because a carpenter takes care of everything, you know? One tips to learn how to be a carpenter. I'm just going to put in the main keywords that are associated with this topic in this niche. And the reason I come up with a subtitle is to have us a vision, okay? To let the freelancer know when I send the offer, he sees a title and the topic and subtitle. He sees the vision, okay, for the book. My vision is simple, is to cover all aspects of this topic. It has to be all encompassing, okay? A to Z, figuratively speaking. It doesn't have to be literally, but it has to cover all aspects of it. That's the reason why I put in the subtitle in a detailed way. So the writer, freelancer is like, oh, okay, this is the type of guy he wants. I also tell them more instructions afterwards, but this is the first step, kind of letting them know, okay, this is the type of guy I want, and these are the type of content I want covered, okay? I want how to be a carpenter, how to improve your carpentry skills, learn how to be a carpenter, improve your carpentry skills, and become improve your carpentry and wood. How about this? And woodworking skills, and become a better carpenter. Okay, 30,000 words. For this one, I would need images because this is a type of topic I would need images to better learn the topic, okay? So 50 to 100 plus images, and I'm going to ask the writer to provide it for me, not from Google, but that they take on their own, which is quite simple actually. You can just get a simple tripod, put a video recorded, and take a screenshot of the steps you take, okay? And we can have 50 essential images to cover all aspects of this. All right, let me see. Learn how to be instead of carpenter, it came out twice. Learn about carpentry. Learn how to do carpentry improve your carpentry and woodworking skills and become a better carpenter. Okay, perfect. Let me get the URL real quick. Okay, there you go, real quick. Example right there. One applicant that, I mean, potentially I'll send an offer. No guarantees again. These are just examples I'm showing you. Okay, these are also niche examples you can use, not just me. I'm showing you what type of niches I'm going for. Okay, I would literally, if I did the way most people do publishing, independent nonfiction publishing, hiring a ghostwriting company and working with them, I would literally go for all these topics. No, actually, I would not go for all these topics, but I'll be able to. I think I will be able to publish more books because you don't have to like wait for the app. You don't have to make sure the applicant has all the criteria you're looking for. If there's a proven ghostwriting company who does excellent research and can write about it, and that's the way you started, and you want your brand to be like that, your product to be written by ghostwriters in that way with good research, if they do a good job, great. For me, I choose, and not choose, but I've just started this way. I started hiring real everyday freelancers from places like Upwork. Before it was Upwork, it was Odesk. I've been using that platform for 10 plus years to write about their real, genuine, authentic topic that they have real life experience in, not just researching about it, but actually have real life experience doing and living that topic. So it takes a little bit more, okay? But again, no guarantees, but these are real life examples. So if you want to go for a topic in nonfiction or whatever, low content, woodworking is actually a good, popular niche. Even on Clinkbag, that one of the top products was about woodworking. I recall that. Okay, so that's one example I would go for, one potential topic and freelancer. Let me take a look at the next one. Next applicant. My passion is things, all plants. I love gardening, foraging. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the passion for your plants, but I'm looking for more detailed cover letter answers. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, let's take a look at the last job post for real quick. Fishing is by far, okay, this applicant says, fishing is by far my number one passion. I'm 31 years old. I've had a fishing pole in my hand since I was 3 or 4. I'm an expert at catching bass, walleye, trout, catfish, and north. I already know the topic, man. Let's go for fishing. How expert guy to fishing. I already know the topic, man. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes when you see this enough, like if you do this publishing enough, hiring, you already know, like after the first 2 sentences. Like the way he's writing, first of all, he has a topic, fishing. He has expertise. He knows all kinds of fishing, bass fishing, walleye, trout, catfish, northern pike, crappie, and bluegill. I spent every free moment that I have on the water catching fish or teaching friends and family the finer points of freshwater angling. Okay. Let me continue reading. And good writing. Good writing, I would say. Good spacing, good paragraphs, detailed, interesting to read, not boring. I received a bachelor's degree in natural resource management and global environment sustainability. Okay. I was hoping to read more about the fishing though. Let me see. I could teach even the least experienced angler. Okay, angler. The secrets to becoming an expert at catching just about any freshwater fish species. So I might just do a topic called, instead of fishing, because that's so broad, fishing is so broad in general and so competitive, and there's millions of fishing products out there. Instead of going to that, let's go for a niche within a niche. What's a niche within the fishing, competitive fishing ocean? Ideally, what's the blue ocean that we can go to? Maybe freshwater fishing. How Expert Guide to Freshwater Fishing. That's a book. Okay, or an article we can do, How Expert Top 10 Freshwater Fishing Tips and Lessons. This includes what bait to use, what time of day to fish, how to tie any rig depending on the situation, even how to clean and prepare the fish. I even have plenty of recipes that I'm willing to share. There's no aspect of freshwater fishing that is foreign to me. Okay, so his expertise, specialty is freshwater fishing. That's what I would go for, okay? That's what I would go for, okay? I'm not a fishing expert myself, but I think that's that's definitely a specialty topic I've heard before. So let me do this again. I've actually hired multiple people on this topic before. But again, when you hire a lot of writers, sometimes they don't finish the project. Nothing personal. I'm fine. Okay, I forgive. That's all good. Okay, and we cancel a project. But anytime someone doesn't do it, there comes another freelancer with the same topic. A few months later, it shows up and they're ready to do it. So I don't know who's going to reap. I just sowed the seeds. I don't know which applicant is going to turn into actually finishes the project like they say they want to do, and then once they finish, I publish it. You just, as a publisher, you just have to focus on sowing, hiring. You have no control if they're going to finish or not. Okay, that's reaping. Just focus on sowing. And if they don't finish, another applicant comes with the same topic like it's happening right now, fishing, freshwater fishing, and you can hire them again. Okay, hire that person, and they finish. I was going to freshwater fishing. Let me do this. If I were to do a book, this is just my basic subtitle for right now, just to get it done with, but it's not my final one. Improve your freshwater fishing. Again, it's covering all bases: freshwater fish, freshwater fishing, freshwater fishermen, and become a better wow. On the images, okay, name is Travis M. Okay, 1 second. So that's one example, Travis, for the topic of freshwater fishing I would consider. Let's take a look again. Let's take a real quick look, real quick. I think I saw this answers earlier, I think. Perfect professional rise. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna pass right now. I'm looking for, like, writing is really competitive, so I'm gonna pass. Quality, okay, I'm gonna pass because short cover letters. I'm looking for more detailed cover letter answers. My number one passion is hospitality. I was a bartender and server for 5 years. I have many stories to share. The main reason I'm passionate about hospitality is because it can be applied at work and in personal life. Honestly, I grew up serving in my household, and that was my passion originally founded. I used to make sometimes for my parents, smoothies for my parents. Okay, I appreciate it. Okay, for the topic of hospitality, I'm looking for a little bit more experience on that topic, like what type of restaurants you worked at, etc., etc. My past relationship, which lasted 8 years. Okay, thank you very much. I'm looking for more details. Cover letter answers. Fighting to love. Okay, I appreciate it. I'm going to close the job. Okay, close it. Okay, so there you go. Those are the applicants I found today. Let's take a look. So 2 applicants I found today, potentially. 1, Joshua, for the topic of woodworking, and Travis for the topic of freshwater fishing. Okay, 2 real life examples. You guys, whoever watches this, you guys feel free to use this as a niche. This is a real life niche that I'm personally going to, and I'm sharing with you out there. So if you want to do it, feel free to do it. Freshwater fishing, and again, woodworking. Okay, 2 topics. I haven't decided if I'm going to go for an article or a book. I might just jump straight to a book because the cover letter answers are great. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Click the link below the video to learn more about publishing, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.